people should read the disclaimer. We are not your parents.
Wake up!
How's it going, scrub? How's it going, scrubs? So 2021 is finally over. This year was an emotional roller coaster. All the bad stuff and all the good stuff. Let's look back at the moments of 2021. What a way to start 2021 with one of the most notorious events. The Capitol riots is one of the most traumatizing and scariest thing that everyone had ever seen. All of this over Biden's victory. Ironically, Trump has been permanently banned on Twitter. It's Pokemon's 25th anniversary. Dr. Dre had suffered a brain aneurysm, but thank God he's still here. The Mr. Beast burger had taken off for international fans. Cole Bennett released an unseen Juice WRLD music video on the Lyrical Lemonade channel. WandaVision is a massive success and everyone was going crazy with Jimmy Woo. The Weeknd freaked out a lot of people by his appearance for the Save Your Tears music video. Good thing that MRCOOLRADIO is fake, and everyone made memes after that. The cover Hyalin Say My Name had everyone shook. Olivia Rodrigo had blown up by her song Driver's License. GOT7 had officially left JYP Entertainment, and it was a huge deal, but the group is still together and everyone rejoiced. The inauguration day was pretty huge, and people are making memes of Bernie Sanders on Twitter. ITZY released the English EP of Not Shy. A Blackpink online concert was a massive success. In the K-pop world, Woo-Ah, Treasure, MCND, G-Idol, Victon, Alexa, Gravity, Very Good, Cherry Bullet, Pink Fantasy, Saturday, Dreamcatcher, Hyuna and IZ*ONE had their magnificent comeback. For albums in January we had OK Human by Weezer, Collapsed in Sunbeams by Arlo Parks, Sound Ancestors by Madlib, Unseen World by Bandmate, Yes by Golden Child, Hoax Tales by Jasmine Sullivan, Not Your Muse by Celeste, The Future Bites by Steven Wilson, Blame Game by Beach Bunny, The Good Times and the Bad Ones by Why Don't We, I Burned by G-Idol, Dangerous by Morgan Wallen, I'm Not Cool by Hyuna, Dystopia Road to Utopia by Dreamcatcher, The First Step Treasure Effect by Treasure, Gone Girl by Lexi Liu, Cherry Rush by Cherry Bullet, and Not Shy the English version by ITZY. Country singer Morgan Wallen had been caught by saying the N-word and everyone went after his neck. The United States had to deal with the snowstorm coming from the Arctic, and Texas had hit the hardest. I mean, they're in literal hell. And Ted Cruz had ditched Texas by having a vacation in Cancun. What a classy senator. The Asian hate crimes had got a lot more uglier. Every Asian Americans are not safe and they need to be protected at all costs. SML had received a cease and desist letter from Nintendo, and they're threatening to sue them if they don't stop using Nintendo characters. Legendary CNN talk show host Larry King passed away at the age of 87. Rest in paradise. The Sonic movie 2 has been announced. The Justice League Cinder's cut has been a massive success. Brown Atkinson celebrates Mr. Bean's 30th anniversary. The guy that used a kitten filter during a Zoom meeting had gone viral. 30 years of Nirvana smells like Teen Spirit. Atarash Gakko had everyone talking. Evan McGregor might return to have his role as Obi-Wan for an upcoming solo Star Wars film. The Godzilla vs. Khan trailer had everyone freaking out. The Upchurch Hollaboy documentary was pretty good. Lily filmed the movie had everyone shook. NF had a comeback and everyone was going crazy. Taiwanese girl group Her had everyone shook by their debut. Art of Kicks had an amazing house tour. So Pixie had entered the Thai pop world and Glass had entered the Indonesian pop world. The Weeknd had performed in the 2021 Super Bowl halftime show. Luna had their success on Billboard by their song Star. PewDiePie had released a magnificent diss track on Coco and 6ix9ine, and then YouTube removed the video. Why? In the K-pop world for debuts, Kingdom, Pixie, and Tribe had entered the K-pop world for comebacks. 6. Hyuna, aespa, Momoland, Chungha, GOT7, Soyeon and IZ*ONE, Shiny, and Sunmi had their magnificent comeback for album releases on February. For the first time by Black Country, New Road, Terran by Slow Tie, Ignorance by The Weather Station, Ep2 by JPEG Mayfair, Life Support by Madison Beer, For Those That Wish to Exist by Architects, Querentia by Chungha, Yol by Atlan Gun, Good Women by The Staves, Shisti Season by Pushisti, Positions the Deluxe Edition by Ariana Grande, Don't Call Me by Shiny, Life Rolls On by Florida Georgia Line, Tribe Doluca by Tribe, and The Highlights by The Weeknd. March was a very controversial month for many reasons. The 6 original Dr. Seuss books had a lot of offensive imagery towards minorities, and the company itself stopped producing these books after the controversy broke out. The Georgia Spa mass shooting had made everyone's blood boiling. What's even worse is that Asian hate crimes had got a lot more and more uglier. Stop Asian Hate has been trending worldwide. The Myanmar protest had occurred. The Vlog Squad scandal had everyone surprised, and David Dobrik had to go on a hiatus from this. March was not a great month for K-pop because of too many scandals. Spotify removed a lot of K-pop songs and everyone was freaking out. The K-pop diss track by Void had caused a lot of flack because they used the photo of the fallen Shiny member Junghae. The picture of BTS getting tortured by a Grammy trophy is extremely offensive. It has been a year since the pandemic made everyone miserable. It's a sad day for the wise ones out there because IZ*ONE announced their disbandment, and it's so sad to see their journey ended way too soon. IZ*ONE forever. Paramount Plus has been announced, introducing the gender-neutral potato head. Some girl had used Gorilla Glue on her hair. SML had revived and made a new channel. Brave Girl's song Rollin' had everyone shook, and the song revived their legacy. Roblox is worth $45 billion. The Weeknd and BTS helped the music industry by receiving $21 billion. Lil Nas X had released Montero Call Me By Your Name and everyone was going crazy, and also released Nike Satan shoes. S4E12 had come out of nowhere. Arena had their magnificent entrance of Come Get It Now. SB19 had entered the international scene. The rise of Indonesian pop, Unity and Starb had everyone shook. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak are part of Silk Sonic and had released Leave the Door Open. Cookie had became the youngest K-pop group this year. Don't Try Something Shady. G-Dragon and Jennie are dating and none of us realized it. The Grammys was pretty huge. Everyone was going crazy. Even though BTS Shoulder won, and Rose from Blackpink had made a magnificent debut, and it broke records in the K-pop world. Aza, Majors, Cookie, Miri, and Purple Kiss had entered the K-pop world for comebacks. 80s, G-Riaish, Icon, Checkmate, Pentagon, Jessie, Super Junior, Weekly, IU, Park Bomb, and WJSN had their magnificent comeback. For albums in March we had Smiling With No Teeth by Genesis Owusu, Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey, Justice by Justin Bieber, For Those Who Love by For Those Who Love, From Me to You by Quadika, Poster Girl by Zara Larsson, Revelacion by Selena Gomez, Scary Hours 2 by Drake, Unlocked 1.5 by Denzel Curry, Kenny Beats, The Bitter Truth by Evanescence, Clouds the Mixtape by NF, We Play by Weekly, Flock by Jane Weaver, Eldorado by 24K Golden, Lilac by IU, Visenland by YBN Nami, Lil Miracle by Lil Miracle, and R from Rose. YouTube had plans to remove dislikes, and a lot of people don't like this idea. EDP has been exposed as a creep and his career ended. DMX had passed away at the age of 50, and Welcome to Chili's Guy passed away, and El Recitus passed away as well. The Disaster Girl picture had put up for auction. It's the Wiggles' 30th anniversary. Darla had made a comeback. Ariana Grande has debuted in The Voice as a judge. Kiss Me More got everyone moving. Polo G's first #1 hit of his song Rap Star Twice had an amazing performance on the Kelly Clarkson show. IZ*ONE had made a final goodbye video and everyone went crazy when the BTS McDonald's had arrived in the K-pop world for debuts. Hot Issue had entered the K-pop world for comebacks. Third Eye, Astro, Luna Solar, Stussy, Shiny, Wien, A-Pink, P1 Harmony, N-Hypen, G-Idol, and ITZY made their magnificent comeback. The albums we had in April is Roadrun, A New Light New Machine by Brockhampton, Fearless Tenors version by by Taylor Swift. Ultra Pop by The Dance with the Devil by Demi Lovato. Kaled by DJ Kaled. Your Power by Billie Eilish. This Thing of Ours by The Alchemists. Time About by Yukika. Yasup by Flying Lotus. Solar Rise by Luna Solar. Just Until by Corday. Let the Bad Times Roll by The Offspring. Destined to Win by Lil TJ. Stadium by Stassi. Like Water by Wendy. McCartney 3 Imagined by Paul McCartney. Not in Chronological Order by Julia Michaels. Border Carnival by Inhippen. And Guess Who by Etsy. The tension between Palestine and Israel had got a lot uglier, and every Palestinian people wanted their country to be free. So who let Bill Cosby out of jail? People had filled gas with plastic bags because of the increase of gas prices. Not very smart. The officer that is responsible for the murder of George Floyd has been guilty. Ryan Reynolds and Stray Kids had became friends. Even Hugh Jackman and Stray Kids became friends as well. Savannah Dexter had everyone shook by her country music video. Bobby Shmurda is releasing music for the first time since 7 years. The Mnet Kingdom was a blast and the performances were pretty cool. Bella Poarch had debuted by her song Build a Bitch and it was crazy. The iHeartRadio Music Awards was crazy and the Billboard Music Awards was crazy as well. BTS is on the top of the world that month. They were on the Rolling Stone cover. Their McDonald's meal was a massive success and their English comeback of Butter had everyone shook, and it surpassed Dynamite by reaching over 100 million views on YouTube for almost a day. May was an eventful month for BTS in the K-pop world for debuts, blitzers, and WJS and the Black for comebacks. Highlight: Hi Cutie, NCT Dream, Oh My Girl, Onius, IQ, Tribe, TXT, Rocket Punch, Promise 9, Aespa, Bling Bling, To One, Pixie, Hey Eyes, Lulu Pop, Purple Kiss, Everglow, GWSN, Woo-ah, and BTS made their magnificent comeback. There were a lot of album releases on May. In May we got Cavalcade by Black Midi, Dad at Home by St. Vincent, Bright Green Field by Squid, The Off Season by J. Cole, Sour by Olivia Rodrigo, Scaled and Icy by 21 Pilots, Super What by Zarface and MF Doom, Be Right Back by Georgia Smith, Exodus by DMX, Wink by Che, Forever Isn't Long Enough by Alfie Templeman, Better Mistakes by BB Rexha, A Liquid Breakfast by Audrey Nuna, Build a Problem by Dodie, The Chaos Chapter 3's by TXT, When Smoke Rises by Mustafa, Hello by Joy, Beam Me Up Scotty by Nicki Minaj, Hot Sauce by NCT Dream, The Other Side of the Moon by GWSN, Last Melody by Everglow, Built for Whatever by T Grizzly, Happen by Head Eyes, Ready as Always Too Late by Synod Harnett, 9-Way Ticket by Promise 9, Contrast by Bling Bling, Fairy Forest Bravery by Pixie, and Wish by Woo-ah. The Logan Paul vs Floyd Mayweather event has been huge, and the YouTubers vs TikTok boxing match has everyone going crazy. The Dogecoin has arrived. Drake, Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj made a collab of Seeing Green. Pride Month was pretty huge. iCarly had came back as a reboot on Paramount Plus. The Blackpink Vogue magazine cover had everyone shook. The cover of Taylor Swift Me by Chewy and Bang Chan was pretty good. The Jessie and Twice interview was pretty entertaining. That's all we had in June in the K-pop world. For debuts, Omega X and Lightsum had entered the K-pop world. There were a lot of comebacks in June. Monster X, Mamamoo, EXO, Luna, 17, Brave Girls, 2PM, Pink Fantasy, NCT Dream, and Twice had their magnificent comeback. For album releases on June we had Jubilee by Japanese Breakfast, Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler the Creator, Blue Weekend by Wolf Alice, Planet Her by Doja Cat, Inside the Songs by Bo Burnham, Solar Power by Lord, Culture 3 by The Migos, Troubled Paradise by Slater, Hall of Fame by Polo G, Back of My Mind by Her, Sin City the Mixtape by Ski Mask the Slump God, Rebecca Was Here by Rebecca Black, 9 by Salt, Still Sleep by Sleepy Hollow, and by Luna, Cinema by The Mariahs, What's Your Pleasure the Platinum Edition by Jessie Ware, Don't Fight the Feeling by EXO, Summer Queen by Brave Girls, One of a Kind by Monster X, Same All by Upchurch, Alice in Wonderland by Pink Fantasy, Self-Untitled by Nick Natali, and Taste of Love by Twice. A racist man got owned by the entire crowd. The ocean fire in the Gulf of Mexico had occurred. The Haitian president had been assassinated. The baby got blasted by his comments on HIV and the LGBTQ+ community as well. Former EXO member Chris Wu had been faced serious allegations and ended his career very fast. Britney Spears is finally free. David Dobrik and the vlog had returned. When by then met Putin, Ed Sheeran had his returned. The AOA Jimin and Minna bullying scandal had escalated. Jimin is innocent. Now Minna's the villain. The Patrick Show has debuted. The Tekken fighter is now in Smash. The 2021 XXL Cypher was crazy. The main SML channel has been terminated for good. Rest in paradise. KSI and Logan Paul are now buddies. The Blackpink Japanese version of the album has been released. Lil Nas X had released Industry Baby and made everyone crazy once again. The IOI had their amazing reunion. The CONCACAF Gold Cup, Euro 2020, and the 2021 Tokyo Olympics was crazy. BTS had another English single of Permission to Dance. In the K-pop world, for comebacks we have Alexa, Brave Girls, Soyeon, Dreamcatcher, ITZY, and BTS made their magnificent comeback. For albums in July we had Vince Staples by Vince Staples, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, The House Is Burning by Isaiah Rashad, Lately I Feel Everything by Willow, Faith by Pop Smoke, Stand For Myself by Yala, All Over the Place by KSI, Therapy by Annie Mary, Fuck Love 3 Over You by That Kid Laroi, Rari World by Mary Ava, Scientist, Windy by Soyeon, Welcome to America by Prince, Weekend by Taeyeon, Summer Holiday by Dreamcatcher, Venice by Cookie Koi, and Perfect World by Twice. The Taliban invaded almost the entire country of Afghanistan. Many Afghans are in great danger. Sajin was kicked out of Cube Entertainment and the girls were devastated. And CLC are in a brink of disbanding and the girls were devastated as well. 20 years of the Harry Potter movies. The Jake Paul vs Tyron Woodley had occurred. Girls Planet 999 has been gaining a lot of attention. Nas and Eminem had collabed together. From S9 had moved to Pledis Entertainment. 80s and Pentatonix had an amazing collaboration. The Rick Roll meme had reached to over 1 billion views on YouTube. Big Time Rush returns and everyone was surprised. Red Velvet returns. OnlyFans had banned lewd content. TS Entertainment had officially shut down. Thank the Lord. The Milk Crate Challenge was a thing. The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer had everyone shook. Everyone was going crazy by the rock rapping. Blackpink had their debut on Weverse. BTS's Butter had hit to 500 million views on YouTube and also a remix featuring Megan Thee Stallion. And it was my 23rd birthday. In the K-pop world, Skyle, 777, Posh Girls, and Pretty Jihad entered the K-pop world for comebacks. Sunmi, Makamaka, TXT, Red Velvet, Stray Kids, CL, Somi, and Weekly had their magnificent comeback. For albums in August we got King's Disease 2 by North, 1/6 by Sunmi, Donda by Kanye West, If I Can't Have Love I Want Power by Halsey, 333 by Tinashe, The Apple Drop by Liars, We Love You Tekka 2 by Lil Tecca, You Signed Up For This by Macy Peters, No, Easy by Stray Kids, Play Game Holiday by Weekly, Thrilling by The Boys, Only Honest on the Weekend by Becky Hill, The Chaos Chapter Fight or Escape by TXT, After We Ride by Brave Girls, Moon Rabbit's Dream About Virtual by Mito Tsukino, and Queendom by Red Velvet. The devious lit trend has gone viral on TikTok, but in the worst way ever. It's just people stealing public properties. Pop Smoke's grave has been vandalized. NCT Lucas had faced a huge scandal that shocks the fandom. In the US, COVID deaths surpassed the 1918 Spanish flu deaths by nearly 800,000 deaths. Family Guy left Adult Swim. Luna is in danger of being disbanded by their company, going bankrupt. Sol Eluzivert randomly showed up to an Arab party. So Anchor from Animal Crossing had become a trend for whatever reason. The Super Mario Bros. Movie cast had everyone laughing. It's Blue's Clues 25th anniversary. Shanghai was a massive success. There was a war between Donda and Certified Lover Boy. Weekly's After School had hit to over 100 million views on YouTube. The Netflix show Squid Game was a massive success, and it was everywhere, I mean everywhere. The MTV Video Music Awards was crazy. Lisa's solo debut had broke a lot of records and it's one of her most successful debut of this year. BTS's having another historical month. They performed at the United Nations. They're friends with the South Korean president. They teamed up with Coldplay and they met Megan Thee Stallion in New York City. In the K-pop world, Luminous, Beautyvox, and iChillin had entered the K-pop world. 4 comebacks from S9, Luna, Stacy, Purple Kiss, Hyuna and Dawn, Mamamoo, NCT 127, WJSN, Skyle, 80s, Hot Issue, and ITZY made their magnificent comeback. For albums in September, Sometimes I Might Be Introvert by Lil Sims, Certified Lover Boy by Drake, Star Crossed by Cassie Musgrave, The Melodic Blue by Baby Keem, Flux by Poppy, Hey What by Low, Dawn of Chromatica by Lady Gaga, Senjutsu by Iron Maiden, Stereotype by Stacy, In the Meantime by Alessia Cara, Back in Love City by The Vaccines, Before I Die by Park Hye-jin, The Yearbook by Baby Queen, Sticker by NCT 127, Us Against the World, and No Guts No Glory the mixtape by Tom McDonald, Hula Hoop Starseed by Luna, 1+11 by Hyuna and Dawn, Back in Action by Midwest High, and Seek by Purple Kiss, 4 Only by Lehigh, Zero Fever Part 3 by ITZY, Sister Ray by Foxes, Cool by Colleen Green, Crazy in Love by ITZY, Montero by Lil Nas X, Icons by Hot Issue, and Elisa by Lisa. The Alec Baldwin situation was tragic. Juice WRLD's songs were leaked and it's got out of hand, and aespa member Giselle has been blasted by the N-word scandal. The SML store has officially opened, so the new Superman is bisexual. No one expected Shane Dawson to return. MGK might switch to another genre because he dissed Slipknot. Dr. Dre and his squad is performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. Squid Game had received over 100 million views for a month. Steve Harvey gets memed once again. Sunghoon and Wonyoung performed BTS Butter, and it was cute. Art of Kicks had hit to 1 million subscribers. Thai rapper Millie had everyone shook, and she was the most talked about person of that month. Sora is the final fighter in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Divis is coming soon, and all the G-Friend members reunited performing a wedding party. Mr. Beast teases everyone by his biggest project yet and also helping the world, joining Team C's. ITZY had hit to almost 1 billion streams on Spotify. Halloween Kills had made it huge in the box office. Adele had her triumph return. DJ Snake with Lisa from Blackpink and others had released a banger, and oh boy were everyone moist. Rosie was on the Met Gala and CL was there as well. Rosie was also with Jisoo on Paris Fashion Week. Jennie had everyone shook by her fierce look. Twice had released their first English single The Feels and everyone was going crazy. In the K-pop world, Bugaboo had entered the K-pop world. 4 comebacks: Woods, Crazy, Pixie, Sunmi, Enhypen, 4EVE, Hi Cutie, Tribe, Jessie, Lightsome, Black Swan, IU, Kingdom, Kachi, 17, Dream Note, NCT 127, Secret Number, SB19, Somi, aespa, and Twice had their magnificent comeback. The albums we had in October is LP by JPEG Mafia, Blue Banisters by Lana Del Rey, Equal by Ed Sheeran, Prioritize Pleasure by Self-Esteem, Music of the Spheres by Coldplay, Savage by aespa, Sometimes 4D Hot Is by Megan Thee Stallion, The Thing of Us Volume 2 by The Alchemist, The Path of the Clouds by Marissa Nadler, Rolled Country Soul by Second Chance, Alpha by CL, Comethazine the album by Comethazine, Zarxo by Somi, Asinine by Tech9, Trick or Treat by 4EVE, Temptation by Pixie, Be Needed EVC by Tribe, Glassy by Joyuri, Bugaboo by Bugaboo, The Comeback by the Zac Brown Band, and Light a Wish by Lightsome. November is a disastrous month. The Astro World concert was a tragedy. Over 8 to 10 people passed away, and everyone was going after Travis Scott because of how he reacted and addressed the tragedy. Some influencer got so much hate by posing in front of her deceased father. Playboy Carti fans attack Rico Nasty for no reason. The Let's Go Brandon phrase is direct insult to By Then. Bananas are slowly fading away. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello broke up. Young Dolph had passed away. Sawn left Cube Entertainment. Lisa got COVID. Lovelyz had disbanded. YouTube had officially removed the dislikes. Everyone was up in arms, even Jord was pissed off by this change. The Black Swan scandal had shocked a lot of people. It was very divisive and I hope the girls can recover this. On the bright side, Taylor Swift is releasing more of her versions for her fans. EXO member Chan had a second baby. The Kanye West and Drake beef is finally over. The Sidemen are having their own restaurant. It has been 30 years since the Soviet Union collapsed. Asper had performed at the New York City Thanksgiving Parade. Mr. Beast's Squid Game video is a massive success and it's gonna hit 200 million views in early 2022. The 2021 American Music Awards was crazy. BTS was the Harry Styles concert. BTS had ruled the AMAs. BTS and James Corden had reunited and had their kickstart of their first in-person concert in Los Angeles. In the K-pop world, Lily and Billie entered the K-pop world for comebacks. The Boys, Labam, iChillin, Nizu, Tiara, Monster X, Wiki Miki, Hwasa, Chungha, Stray Kids, Signature, and Twice had their magnificent comeback for albums in November. An Evening with Silk Sonic by Silk Sonic, 30 by Adele, Red Tenors Version by Taylor Swift, Day/Night by Parcels, Valentine by Snail Mail, Still Over It by Summer Walker, Prelude by Lauren Jordan, Peaches by K, Moonflowers by Swallow the Sun, The Village of Perception Chapter 1 by Billy, Between Us by Little Mix, No Limit by Monster X, I'm Me by Wiki Miki, Guilty Pleasure by Hwasa, Christmas Evil by Stray Kids, Dear Diary Moment by Signature, You Bine As You, and Formula of Love O+T=Love by Twice. The Omicron virus is spreading throughout the globe. Chris Cuomo kicks off on CNN. The Michigan-Oxford school shooting had occurred. YouTube tried to destroy this man's career by taking down 150 videos of good content. Jake Paul had defeated Tyron Woodley once again. Many YouTubers were engaged. Big Bang member T.I. and Minimum Hyorin welcomed their newborn child. There was a funny beef between Jeff Bezos and Leonardo DiCaprio. Upchurch and Chase Matthew released Broadway Girl, and it was pretty good. Blackpink member Jisoo had her debut as an actress and everyone loved it. The Island Boys had came out ta nowhere and their song kinda sucked. SM is having another Avengers-like girl group and everyone's excited. T-Series is the very first YouTube channel to hit over 200 million subscribers. BTS Permission to Dance concert was a magical time and it's one of the biggest moments of this year. Big Time Rush's single is pretty good. Asper had a remake of Essie's Dreams Come True and it's nostalgic. The 2021 Mama Awards was crazy. In the K-pop world, IVE had their biggest debut of this year, while Kepler's debut has been delayed until January of 2022. Damn you COVID. For comebacks, ATEEZ, Billy, NCT U, Tribe, Purple Kiss, Somi, Bam Bam and Selji Skyle, NCT 2021, and Everglow had their magnificent comeback. For albums in December we had Fighting Demons by Juice WRLD, Nonsense by Angale, Universe by NCT, 11 by IVE, and Return of the Girl by Everglow. That's everything that happened in 2021. I know I missed a lot of stuff that I didn't mention. So 2022 is finally here. Season 5 of Mr. Cool Radio and a lot more content is gonna be huge. Have a happy new year and stay cool. You forget your hot pocket.
Have a Snickers. Better? Better.
It's no freaking joke, dude. Like, there's no parking whatsoever.
나는 스프라이트를 얻었다.
Left the toilet paper is gone.
We spent about 3 months planning this and working on it and getting ready to present tonight.
Oh, stop acting all macho, you son of a.
Oh, comments? Okay then.
So guys, that's it for today.